Andrew Carnegie was born on November 25, 1835. He was born in Dunfermline in Scotland. He was a Scottish and American industrialist. He was one of the major contributors to one of the greatest expansions of the American steel industry of the late 19th century. He was not only an industrialist, but he was also one of the highest philanthropists of his era. Even though he was from Scotland, he immigrated to the United States when he was 12 with his family because of economic issues. Andrew Carnegie was interested in the iron, oil, railroad, and telegraph industries at an early age and advanced quickly in his jobs that began investing in these specific industries. He first started to work on a textile industry in the US, but later on became a telegraph operator. Soon after that, he found a job as an assistant in a Pennsylvania railroad official. He made his first investment in the iron manufacturing with his savings and loans. His career at the railroad advanced, and he soon had the money for investments in many industries. In 1865, he completely dedicated his time to his business ventures, leaving behind his old job. He made huge improvements as he turned to steel manufacturing. Steel made Andrew Carnegie one of the richest men in the world. He began to use new British-invented Bessemer converters to make better and cheaper steel from iron. Steel rails were in great demand as the railroads spread across the USA. Just as importantly, Carnegie brought all the process of steel manufacturing together, smelting, refining, rolling, in his Homestead Steel Works in Pennsylvania. His steel was used to build bridges, skyscrapers, machinery, wire, pipes, and armor plating for the U.S. Navy. He became the king of steel thanks to his eye for efficiency and close partnership with railroad companies. His company was founded soon after that, and it quickly rose and grew to be one of the best companies in the steel business. To get his company, Carnegie Steel Company, to be as successful, he used vertical integration, holding down cost. He bought supplies in bulk and produced his items in large quantities. He sold his company to a man called J.P. Morgan for $480 million. After retiring, Andrew Carnegie became philanthropist. He donated about $350 million, especially for education, public libraries, scientific investigations, Carnegie Mellon University of Pittsburgh, and built the Carnegie Hall in New York City and funded international peace efforts. He believed that education was first. Quote, "A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert." Andrew Carnegie was a great contributor to helping build the United States into the leading steel producers. He helped to achieve this with his great Carnegie Steel Company. This company reached to be so successful thanks to Andrew Carnegie, compromise and hard working from an early age. His interest in different industries motivated him to invest money on industries as soon as he earned some. He dedicated himself to business ventures in steel manufacturing and soon became the king of steel. To have such a successful company, Carnegie used vertical integration, which brought his company to the top of the U.S. steel industry. Bringing his company in such success also helped build the U.S. into being the leading steel producer.